Major League Baseball's return to play negotiations take a drastic turn for the worst, as Commissioner Rob Manfred says he's no longer confident that there will be baseball in 2020. This comes just days after Manfred said, quote, "Unequivocally, we are going to play baseball this year." But now it appears the season is in jeopardy. The Players Union rejected the most recent proposal and chose not to counter, saying, quote, "Further dialogue with the league would be futile. It's time to get back to work. So tell us when and where." But today, Manfred told ESPN, as long as there's no dialogue, there's really a lot of risk in it falling through. And when asked about the public optics, said, quote, "It's just a disaster for our game. Both sides are now threatening legal grievances, citing how it's no longer good faith negotiations as agreed upon in that March contract." Remember, this is all still about bargaining and leverage, and both sides want baseball, and the bridge isn't burned. But it's clear there's a lot more animosity here than ever before. The Players Union responded in the last hour saying, quote, "Players are disgusted that after Rob Manfred unequivocally told players and fans that there would 100% be a 2020 season, he's decided to go back on his word and is now threatening to cancel the entire season." Royals players echoed that frustration. Hunter Dozier tweeted, "I am so confused." Nicky Lopez tweeted, "I'm 100% confused." And regardless of how it all unfolds, the drama is a tough pill to swallow for Royals players who just want to play and fans who were really looking forward to the season. Kansas City pitcher Brad Keller says the whole team was pumped for a new era under Mike Matheny, feeling a collective motivation to change the team's narrative and prove that this group has what it takes to win this year.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were all pretty pumped to play for Mike. I mean, the intensity that he brought into spring training was, bar none. I mean, it was just the entire spring just felt like it had a different vibe to it. Like the attitude was different. Everyone was over losing. We were really excited to get back into the regular season and prove that, we're a good team. And the last 2 years of the wins and losses weren't us. And we were really excited to go and change that narrative. But with having Salvi back and, having Mike as a presence, it's just big. They're two veteran catchers. I mean, Mike's been around the game for a while, and, Salvi's accolades speak for themselves. So we were really excited to have Salvi back. And honestly, it's not a good situation, but it's helpful, for us when we come back, because that means, Mondi and Salvi are both full on 100% and ready to go. So, we're just excited for whenever time starts up again.
I appreciate Keller finding the silver lining in all of it. And after finally making his big league debut last season, Gardner Edgerton grad Bubba Starling is another Royal who was counting on 2020 to take a big step forward after spending 8 years in the minors. Looking back on his rookie season, Starling says he learned a lot from the examples set by his teammates.
Going out there every day and seeing different routines from different players and what you have to do on a daily basis to be a great MLB player. You look at the Dozier, a guy, for instance, he was up obviously doing really well, had a great year, but I got to be around his routines and see what he did, to see what he was doing that worked and was working on the field. So it's great to see that. But for me, seeing guys like that, it helps me out because I can add different things into what I need to work on and do, and it allows me to be more focused and accomplish what I want to accomplish.
Well, it may take a couple years before they join Starling in the bigs. On Sunday, the Royals added a handful of highly regarded undrafted free agents. After the draft was cut from 40 rounds to just 5 this year, it created a deep pool of talent in free agency, and KC definitely came out on top, signing 4 of Baseball America's top 5 undrafted prospects. Catcher Cale Emshoff is ranked in the top 175 for the entire draft class, with Georgia's Tucker Bradley, Texas Tech's John McMillan, and LSU's Saul Garza all ranking in the top 400 overall. That's more top prospects than any other team, while the rest of the American League Central has signed 1 undrafted free agent combined.